What it do, y'all? It's your boy Messiah V, Rico, Wine3, coming to y'all with a new video. So, I apologize. It's been long as hell, man. It's been probably 8, 9 months, 7, I don't even know. Since I uploaded my last video, man. It's been long as hell. I want to come here and say first and foremost, though, before we even get into anything, I appreciate the people that subscribe, view my videos, interacted with it, left comments. And I ask you guys to keep doing that, man. Whatever it is I could give to you guys, and whatever I can do to help you guys, man, let me know. That's what I want to do. That's what the purpose of me, doing what I'm doing is for. Yeah. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, actually, no. Before we get into it, just a little intro of myself. I don't know if I did that in my last video, my last 2 videos, but me, Messiah, Rico, I'm a petty officer 3rd class in the Navy. I've been in for 2 to 3 years. It's been cool. I'm not gonna get too deep. I'm gonna share my experience for the end of the video. That way I can get you guys, even though it's still my personal opinion on something, I'm gonna wait to the end to give you guys that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, should you join the military? And I'm gonna be looking back and forth, kind of like I said in my last video. I'm gonna look back and forth at y'all in my laptop because I'm actually using this to take my notes. I'm using my phone as my camera, so bear with me if the quality not the best, if the sound is not the best, because somebody did comment on my video and said that the sound wasn't the best. I apologize for that. Bear with me. It ain't the perfect setup. We working up. We trying to get up. But yeah, so let's get into it. So the topic of the video, should you join the military? Is it good? Is it bad? Does it make sense? Will it be good for me? I get this question a lot. I would say, I've gotten it enough to where it's I think that it'll be a good video for people to see. And people have asked me questions, and sometimes it was some situations where I could just only explain it to them briefly. So just so, for those people that's looking at the videos, if they're interested in joining, if they don't know, if they're indecisive, that's the same thing. But, just, if you one of those people, man, this is for you. This is not, for one category. If something works for you from this video, if you take it, that's good, man. That's the whole point of me doing this. But, so yeah, should you join, should you not? And then my personal, 2 to 3 year experience being in the military, I say that for the end. So, coming in at number 1, the first thing, I feel as simple as this may sound, I feel first and foremost, the first thing that you should think about when you come to, should I join it? Maybe you have, right? Maybe you somebody that's down the line, all right, well, I'm just thinking about when the hell I'm gonna go, or I'm in the delayed entry program and I'm just ready to leave, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or you're just trying to you're trying to figure out about MEPS, the ASVAB, and things like that. If you one of those people, then you probably already know this. But if you don't, and you sitting there thinking about all these things, then this might be for you. So, tailoring, basically tailoring your life with the military. And when I say that, it's basically I'm saying, making sure your personal situation and what you have going on personally aligns with the military. Making sure, it's what you want to do, making sure it aligns with what the hell you got going on. And what I mean by that, when I'm saying that, is for me, for instance, right? I'm using myself. Me, I'm 25. I don't have no kids. Johnny down the block might have 4 or 5 kids, and his situation might be different. He might have 4 or 5 kids and 2 baby mamas and a wife, or he might just have a wife. So everybody's situation is different. Somebody could have just had a newborn. It's all different reasons why. And to even go into that more, for me, right? I joined 2023. I wanted to join the military 2 years before I actually joined. And what stopped me was my personal life situations. What was going on with my family, leaving home, it wasn't going to be the best at that time. I'm the oldest of 6, so it's for my people that's the oldest siblings, You know what I'm talking about. I ain't even really got to get into too much, man. But so in that moment, I had to look at like, all right, well, does this align with what I'm trying to do right now? Is this the best time for me? Is this the best decision for me to make at this time? I think that's like the first thing that you should think about when you think about the military and is it gonna work for you? Coming in at number 2, and again, this is very simple, but understanding what the military is and what it means to your life, how is it gonna change your life? Doing that research, what I'm saying? Like, just obviously we know what the military is, what I'm saying? I didn't know everything about the Navy before I joined. There's a lot of things actually that I learned and that I figured out in my Navy career, like during it rather than before I joined. And I think it's gonna be like that for everybody, and not even just a military thing. I think it's like that just in general. You learn more once you start getting into your field and what you do, and you start having more experience. So yeah, man, just like knowing what you getting into. Like, this is not me representing or, I'm saying, anything, nothing represents the DOD in no way, shape, or form. I'm not here telling people don't join. I'm not here telling people and advertising people to join. But just know what you're getting into, man. Know what you're getting into. And when I say that, is like, when you take that oath and you do that before you swear, you do all of that before you get in, man, you have an obligation to take care of your responsibilities. You have an obligation to, all right, this is what the hell I'm doing. This is what I'm signing up for. I'm protecting the country. So, what I'm saying? And there's so much situations that I've heard where it's like you'll have stuff like family, this and that, and you got to put your career, like you're obligated to put certain things like above it. So it's like, and I guess getting more detail with that is like, look, like let's say for instance, you want to join because you want to go to school. Like for me, I wanted to join because of school. I didn't want to waste time in college. Not saying if you went to college, it's a waste of time, but I didn't want to waste time in college. So I was like, you know what? I'm just finna just go. I'm just finna go in here as soon as I get the chance. So that's what I did. And that was my reasonings. But, some things is like, all right, well, what am I actually doing? Like, God forbid, let's say something go on in this world, what I'm saying? Everything that's happening in the world, nobody know what the fuck gonna happen. Excuse my language, if kids are watching, but we don't really know. So know what you stepping into before you step into it fully. Because it's like you could think like, oh, I just want to come in here for school and the benefits and this and that, and then 2-3 years down the line, it could be some real ish going on. And then it's like, damn, what did I get myself into? Or when you go to a ship and then you got to deploy for 6-7 months and you didn't plan to be away from your family, but you just wanted to get the benefits and things like that. So I would say the second thing is just knowing what you're getting into. Everybody has different experiences. Me, myself, again, I'm going to use myself another example. I'm sea duty, but I'm not on a ship. I'm at a type 2 sea duty. So whereas some of my friends deployed, I haven't deployed yet. So everybody's situation is different, if that makes sense. The third thing I would say is just, going with your gut, man. Like, going with your gut. I'm a believer, what I'm saying? I ain't going to get, crazy spiritual. I don't know what everybody believe in. But whatever you believe in, man, whoever you pray to, trust in your gut, man. Trust in your gut, what I'm saying? I trust in God. I trust that he leading me the correct way, man. I believe that this was part of my journey to take these steps. And what I'm saying? You tie it to what your personal situations is and, what I'm saying? Things like that. But trust your gut, man. If you want to go, you want to go. If you feel like it's something that's going to better you and it's going to build you up, man, then take that leap. I would say, like, tying it into this, like, if you got all these things and you know all these things and the first 2 things that I thought about, don't let nervousness, not knowing the outcome of things stop you from joining. Don't let that stop you from joining. Like, don't let boot camp, don't let A school, don't let the boot camp stories you hear stop you from joining, man. Everybody's going to have a different experience. And I can tell you right now, unless something crazy happens, you ain't about to be getting your ass beat in boot camp. Ain't nobody about to be spitting in your face. like that shit ain't really about to happen, man. Like, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But yeah, don't let that shit, stop you, man. And it's gonna be things, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you one of those people that's like, damn, boot camp, this might be a little challenging, or that's the thing that's stopping me. What my chief told me the other day is, she asked me what fail meant, and I'm like, all right, I know what the hell fail mean, but the acronym, right? And it's I'm sitting here looking, but it's first attempt at learning. So that's your first time, you know what I'm saying? If you sitting there, you get into something or you doing something, this is your first time doing it, man. So if you don't never do it, how the hell you gonna learn how to do it, man? If you don't never take that leap, how the hell is you ever gonna know if you're gonna be successful in something? So that's the one thing I would say, man. If nervousness and all that stuff is stopping you, don't let it stop you. You know what I'm saying? You could conquer that shit, man. Anything is possible with God. I keep that. I run with it. I walk with it. Shoot for the stars, man. They tweaking with the fireworks. I don't even know if y'all can hear that. I'm doing this. It's actually 12. So happy New Year's to y'all. If y'all with family, I hope y'all enjoying. My family is actually 2 hours away from here. I was just with them for Christmas. I don't know. I feel like the holidays ain't the same, bro. Like, I feel like they don't hit the same, man. I just feel like they don't hit the same like how they used to. And it's crazy because I'm at the PCS, so I really do need to be doing that. But anyways, back to the video. So, pros, cons. If y'all want a more detailed video on this, like what the pros and the cons is, like my personal pros and cons, but then what are actual benefits, then I could make a video about some of the benefits, like GI Bill, obviously life insurance, or I said life insurance, medical insurance, health insurance, you know what I'm saying, for your kids, dependent, whatever. I can make a separate video about that. But some of the pros is like stability, structure, family, stability, structure, family, schooling. If you like moving around, then it's like it's experience, it's exploring the world. It structures you because in the military, like, you ain't got no damn choice but to be in the right place at the right time in the right uniform. If you're not, you gonna get shit about it. So it forces you to be like, all right, I need to be here damn near 15 minutes earlier. 15 minutes earlier is on time. That's something that I'm not the best on it, but that's something that I definitely think about. Like I said, benefits like the GI Bill, things like that is very good things. A guaranteed paycheck, like for sure you getting paid the 1st and the 15th. Like it was a government shutdown, or first 15th, I would say the first 15th or the 30th or the 12th. If you got Navy Federal, sometimes you get paid earlier. But during the government shutdown, like I didn't miss a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, knock on wood, I don't know, but you getting paid and you're getting paid as long as you showing up and doing your goddamn job. It's a guaranteed check. If you don't have a place to stay, whatever the case may be, you will have a roof over your head. Whether it's the barracks, whatever it is, man, the ship. If you E5, you eligible, man, you gonna go out in town. If you got kids and you gonna get BAH, you got dependent, stuff like that, you go out of town, you married, whatever the case may be. And then you also have cons. Some of the cons is, things like being away from family, just being distant from your loved ones, adjusting, because sometimes people, are used to certain things. Shit, ain't no drug tolerance in the military, so you ain't gonna be able to do that shit. That's probably a con for some people. And I guess it all depends on personal experience, because you could have an experience that's not the best for you. You could feel like the military is just the worst. That's why I always say, like, everybody's experience is going to be different. So I just say, deployment could be another con, depending on if you want to travel, if you don't want to be far away from your family, if you have kids. And as of right now, I'm saying, like, that is my personal, outlook on it. Other people might have different pros. Other people might have different cons. That's just my personal list. And yeah, man, that's basically it. So when people ask me that, that, summarizes how, I'm saying, talking to y'all, like, I hope this helps you. Just what you should think about, how you should go along with it, go along with the process. If you should join or not, is it good? Is it bad? That's my answer to that. So for my personal experience, for my 2 to 3 year experience, man, so me, I've been in the military. Obviously, I've said it like 8 times this video. 2 to 3 years I've been in the military. It's been cool, man. I'm at a Type 2C duty in Maryland. There's a couple of bases out here. I didn't know that there was any bases in Maryland before I joined. I didn't even know what the hell an EOD was before I joined. So that's why I say you learn a lot, after you join and once you're in. But yeah. I've been in for about 2 to 3 years, man. I've been stationed out here in Maryland. It's been cool to me. My command is cool. My triad is cool. Leadership cool, man. I've had a nice experience. Go to school, chill, go to work, do my work, and hey, look, man, be on these sticks, man, or be doing it, my schooling. But it's been cool, boot camp, A school, obviously it was a little bit of a challenge. More mental than anything, I would say, but it's been cool. It's been cool. And yeah, now I'm about to PCS, so I'll be PCSing to Korea. Yeah, I know that shit probably sound crazy. It sound crazy to me. Everybody like, I'm jealous of your orders, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'd be like, whew, but I think it'll be very, cool. I think it'll be a cool thing. I'm just a family-oriented person, man. So it's like, damn. But I know it's finna be lit out there. So we gonna go through it. We gonna thug through it though, man. I might leave the famo for a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? I know God got us, but yeah. My 3-year experience, man, it's been cool. It's been cool. Can't complain, man. Been at this command, learned a lot about my job, man. And yeah, it's been good. It's been good to me. I don't have any negatives about it. I just think that, once you know what you're doing, once you know your responsibilities and you taking care of responsibilities, I don't think that you'll have a problem. You know what I'm saying? You do what's expected of you, and then more, and you should be good to go, man. Like, you ain't gonna have no problems in the military. Again, everybody's experience is different. So where I'm saying I don't really have too much complaints, somebody else might have a different experience. You know what I'm saying? I have not been on the ship, so I can't talk on ship life. But it's been cool. But yeah, man, Korea in July, August. I haven't got my paper orders yet, man, but been selected my second cycle, man. So it looks like that's where we're going. Stay tuned to the journey, man. Stay tuned to the journey. I want to give, I'm going to say it again. I appreciate everybody that watched my videos, that liked my videos, interacted with them. If it helped you out, I hope it helped you out. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do, is help people out and talk to people. If it helped you, man, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm going to be on it. I'm going to be posting. I'm going to be consistent, man. If you fuck with your boy, like, comment, subscribe. Even if you watched it, if you got some feedback for me, then I appreciate it, man. Yeah, leave anything you have to say, any comments, any questions, ask me. I'm gonna put my socials somewhere in this video. I don't know, they'll catch it. I don't know. I'll fix that, but I'll put my socials somewhere. And give me a follow too, you know what I'm saying? Give me a follow back, just, whatever you guys want, whatever you guys looking for, whatever content you guys looking for, let me know so I can start dropping videos, so I start giving out content for y'all. If y'all see my broken chair, man, ignore it, because look, This broken. This good. I'm on my phone. But we gonna thug through it, man. We gonna thug through it. We gonna, hey, look, out the mud, right? So yeah, man. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. I appreciate it even if you don't, man. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. The last thing I'll say is, man, get your mind right. Peace.